Meowdy Earthlings, welcome back to another video. How have you guys been? If you're new here, my name is Jaylene, aka the Space Mama, and welcome to this pick a card reading. If you've been here before, thank you so much for tuning in once again and joining me on this reading today, and I hope you've been really well, and I thank you for continuously supporting me. So yes, I know I've been gone for like the whole month of July. I thought I could be doing readings while I was out on vacation. I wasn't comfortable with it. The vibes were off, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I just didn't feel comfortable doing readings that aren't in my room. So yeah, here we are. I think it was needed anyways because I think I've just been needing to relax and chill out. And I got what I needed to recuperate, I guess. But anyways, I am back now, and hopefully there's no more distractions because I do miss reading for you guys. Before I get into what the reading is today, I want to remind everyone to follow me on my social media accounts. On my Twitter, I do free horoscopes or whenever I feel like I need to give out a message to anyone there. Also, if you're interested in free card pulls, then follow me on my Instagram would be the thing to do if you're interested in getting a free reading from me from time to time. If you have any questions and you would like to ask them anonymously, my Tumblr Ask is also open and the link is in the description as well. As always, the link to my Etsy shop is also down in the description if you're interested in getting a personal reading from me. And with that, going into what the reading is today, today's reading is who is thinking of you and what are they thinking about, right? Because we're nosy bitches here, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the piles. All right, you guys, so these are your pals for today. Please remember to only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Each and every pile has a collective energies into it, so please keep that in mind. If none of these messages resonate with you and you didn't enjoy your reading, I am truly sorry. I do hope that you find the right messages and the right reader for you, and I wish you well on your spiritual journey and a good day. So going into the crystals, if you guys want me to talk about them, this is the lapis lazuli. For one, you have just a regular agate or brown agate, I'm not sure. For number two, you have fire agate for 3, amethyst for 4, and moonstone for 5. So if you need a little bit more time choosing your pile, you can go ahead and pause this video now, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Hello, option number 1s, if you chose this, the butterfly or the lapis lazuli, then this is your reading, who is thinking of you. So they could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because the butterfly is the air element here. So this person could have gone through many transformations, or they've gone through a lot of painful transitions. The journey of the butterfly from caterpillar to butterfly is very painful, because I don't think a lot of people know that the caterpillar secretes things or fluids out of their own skin, and it creates this cocoon around them, and it's very excruciating for them. They're continuously having to go through this pain in order to become this beautiful butterfly. So this person could be fairly determined to either become a better person, or they're very delicate, or they're very soft, they're very compassionate, they're very friendly. So this person's main energy, they're just a very light-hearted kind of energy. They might want to communicate because the air element is here and it's present, but overall I'm just getting that this person has been through a lot, and they're willing to they understand that needing to go through changes and rebirths is kind of part of life, you know. With the lapis lazuli here, this is usually a stone of creativity, so I don't know if they're having like creative changes or like projects or they just have a lot of great ideas, or they're kind of becoming their truest selves and expressing themselves in artistic ways, like painting or drawing or dancing. So yeah, they could also be a very social, like a social butterfly. So let's find out a little bit more about them. You have Father in the light attribute, talent for creating and supporting life, positive, guiding light within a tribal unit, and the shadow attribute, dictatorial control, abusive authority. So you have leadership, take charge of the situation. Oh, so this person could, heavy Aries energy is what I'm getting. Forgetting oneself. Okay. This is kind of what I'm getting for the personality for now. And then I got a song to see how their personality is. You have Foolish by Ashanti. So this song kind of talks about like just being foolish, about taking somebody back. That's kind of the energy of the song. So I don't know if this is like some ex or something wanting to get back, or they feel foolish for always taking you back. It seems to me that maybe they feel like you have hurt them and they've taken authority over their life. They might have been that kind of person to not really think of themselves or think for, and you know, I feel like it kind of correlates here with the foolish and forgetting oneself. They have this commonality of like needing to know their worth, and it seems to me that, you know, they have taken some aspect of themselves to become a lot stronger, a lot more powerful people. Again, I'm getting heavy Aries energy. Like, I feel like they've taken a lot more control of their life. I feel like they've shed a lot of, I don't know, things that they don't need anymore. They started knowing their worth is what I'm getting. And now they're taking charge of their life. So I'm going to take out a couple of my Lenormand to see a little bit more about their personality. Who is this thinking about option number ones? Who is this? The Ring, the House, Anchor. Oh, this person is very serious. They have a sense of stubbornness to them with the Anchor and the Ring. Both of those are very like similar in a way where you can what do you call this? Like, how do I say this? Like, they're very determined. Like, they're not gonna budge, they're not gonna move. And for some of you guys, this is like a homebody. You know, but otherwise they're very committed. They're very committed. And I don't know if they're dragging along. Like, there's a sense of things lagging or things kind of being slow. So it could be that this person is being foolish, you know, maybe they're being a little bit egotistic and they're not understanding that, you know, they definitely want to commit to you or give something to you. It seems that they are very serious about that. Overall, that is kind of like their personality. This seems very serious, and I don't know if they've been hiding this with the House here, but this is happening behind the scenes or like behind closed doors, or this person is just a homebody. On the bottom of the deck, you have the letters, so this person could text a lot. Again, the social butterfly kind of thing. So that's kind of who they are. And now we're gonna be, I'm gonna clean this up and we're gonna check out why they are thinking of you. So, okay, I'm gonna leave that there. Let's find out why. You have Be Yourself, you have Wedding, again with that commitment. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Getting together with friends. Time to get out of a situation. Great worry over nothing. And dealings with the dark man. Okay. Why are they thinking of you? The Nine of Swords. Oh. Sorry, let me fix this. Okay. What are they thinking about? The King of Wands or the King of Rockets? What are they thinking about? What is this person thinking about? Why are they thinking of you and Lovers? The Two of Pentacles. One more, please. The Nine of Cups reversed. You have the Temperance in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. So, okay, let me straighten this out first. So, okay, why they're thinking about you is that I think this is more of like a relationship kind of thing. Like if you, I think this, I don't know if you guys were in a friend group or, you know, there's someone here that has darker features, dark hair, dark brown eyes, darker skin tone. That's who this person might be, or that might be you. So that's just validation of like them thinking of you. But I think this person has some worries here because you have the Nine of Swords and then you have great worry over nothing. So I think that this person's overthinking. I think they're kind of unhappy because the two nines are in reverse. The Nine of Cups just means a wish fulfillment. Your emotional fulfillment is kind of at a block right now. This could also be like being selfish and thinking of yourself. So I don't know if for some, like this person could be very prideful. You did have leadership, you did have father earlier, and we were already kind of getting that. Ego might be a thing here with the King of Rockets, someone who's very charming, someone who's very assertive, but there's like a bit of uncertainty here or not knowing what to do. I think this person, like there's imbalance in your guys' relationship, even though they know that you guys are probably supposed to be together. You have wedding and the Lovers here. And I think this person is thinking about how they can express themselves truly with the King of Rockets and the Butterfly and the Be Yourself here. So this person is definitely shedding their cocoon. Maybe they're healing right now and they're kind of seeing things in a bigger picture, or they're getting there because the nines are here, meaning, you know, they are almost at this place of seeing things for what they really are in order for them to finally get that fulfillment, that manifestation that they have been looking for. I don't know if they have been thinking about you guys getting together or like the fun times you guys used to have together with your guys' friend group or family or something like that. But they want a fresh start. They want to start over and they want to rebalance what you guys had. I don't know if this person had other options and they kind of fell through, or the other options just weren't good enough and this person really wanted you and chose you. But it seems like that to me with the Two of Pentacles here. They kind of have made that choice, and I think that they overthink about it a lot. Maybe that's why the Ring is here. I told you that this person is very committed, they're very serious, and they want to provide for you and give to you and, you know, have fun with you and venture off with you. And it kind of express themselves, I guess, truthfully and authentically. And they feel like they could do that with you. So, yeah, they're thinking about a relationship. They're thinking about rebalance and just wanting to express who they really are with you. Maybe this is something that was an issue with them, and they kind of do realize that. Maybe they had some sort of codependency or indulgence in that kind of stuff. I don't know if for some of you guys they were relying on outside factors or whatever would benefit them instead of valuing what you guys actually have. I think that that could have been past energy, like they didn't realize what they had until it's gone kind of thing. But now they are seeing that you are that marriage material. You are someone that they could be with, that's going to be long term, that's going to be real. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull out some charms for you guys. You go ahead and turn on the volume because it does get a little bit loud. Okay, let me put this on top. Okay, so you have the astronaut. The astronaut just means like something cosmic. So this person might feel like you're out of this world, or you make them feel like your relationship is like unreal. Maybe they think that you're some sort of person who is kind of unreal, like your personality, you're just very different or unique. It seems to me that, you know, there's a frog and a lily pad here, so you have a match. A lily pad is kind of where the frog rests and settles, and, you know, without the lily pad there would be no structure or home for the frog for the meantime. So I feel like maybe this person feels that you are kind of their lily pad and they're the frog, you know, and without you I don't think they would ever have stayed afloat. There's a lot of sexual energy here with the cobra, a lot of feminine energy as well. You also have the knot and the heart here, so that kind of tells me that you guys kind of had a cord against, like you guys have a cord tied to one another. I feel like this person thinks that, like you guys are kind of, you know, your relationship is very infinite or ongoing. Maybe they feel like you've met for many lifetimes. Maybe they feel like you're the one. You also have the initial Q here, if that's significant to any of you. You also have Harry Potter references here. You have 9 3/4. So that's interesting because you have 9 and 9 here. So maybe that things are almost at a full 10 here. Maybe some adjustments just need to be required. And you also have the tree, or the... This is kind of my self-expression card because it starts from the root and then it spurts out. So I feel like this person is definitely going to be working on that. So yeah, that is who is thinking of you and why. Option number 1. Hopefully you liked your reading, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me. Hello, option 2s. If you chose this, the fox or this agate crystal, then this is who is thinking of you and why. So who is thinking of you, their main energy here is the fox. So they can be fairly sly, or they can also be an earth sign, so a Taurus, Virgo or a Capricorn. Maybe they're in their money, or this person, there's a lot of yellow here, so they might know a lot about self-worth, or they have a lot of motivation for what they want, or they are very outgoing people. They try to be positive. But the fox is usually about being observant, and from what I remember, they also had to do something about family. I'm gonna check really quick. I'm gonna double check really quick. Okay. They're smart, strong, partner or mate, and a wise teacher. So, they usually like to be like to go out with their friends. They're sly, observant, they're very authentic, they're magical. They tend to be kind of monogamous teachers, but monogamous creatures, but they also have a sense of sneakiness, right? And sometimes maybe unsure of their identity. But overall, this person is like the ideal partner that you would want. They're very similar to the elk spirit, and the elk spirit is very similar to the emperor. So they just make really good partners, or partners in crime, you know. So yeah, I feel like this person is just fairly fun to be around, and maybe they are already part of your friend group or something like that. But let's find out a little bit more about this person. So you have detective, light attribute, great powers of observation, intuition, desire to seek out the truth. Shadow attributes, voyeurism and falsifying information. That's really interesting because they're basically the same thing. You have spiritual teacher. All right. You have envious gluttony. Oh, see you again, Tyler the Creator. Wow, you have a lot of like watching, observing, and seeing. So this person might be spying on you. There is a sense of spirituality towards them, but with envious gluttony here, I don't know if this person has the best intentions. This person could falsify information out of envious gluttony. But otherwise, like, I don't know if this person is hiding behind a facade here, a spiritual facade. I was talking about identity and losing identity, so maybe this person doesn't have a sense of identity here. Because I'm getting two different things. This person could be wearing a mask about, you know, being spiritual and, you know, coexisting, but there's a side to the fox that's very, like I said, very sly, conniving, and I feel like this person is watching you, to be quite honest. Spying on you, maybe on your social medias. I heard like hate watch for some of you guys. You have a book here. This person's trying to be secretive, but there's a hole in the book. You know, this person could go either way, to be quite honest with you. Maybe they have a great sense of intuition, but I don't know if they use that in the best way. Can we get a little bit more information about this person's personality, please? About the fox. So you have mountain, the ring. Who are they? The book. Yeah, this person is very secretive with the book here. The mountain just means like very stubborn. It's difficult for them to move or be moved, or disruptive. They're very committed to what they want. And I don't know, there's a secretiveness or mysteriousness to this person. It could be out of love. You have the heart here on the bottom of the deck, so it might be, you know, they might actually be a good person overall, but maybe they do get envious from time to time, but maybe they use their spirituality to help themselves not become this kind of person. It could be that this person is just envious of you, and they keep it hidden. Maybe they're envious in a way where they want to see you and you're getting to see other people, because see you again is about wishing you could see somebody, because they're always running through your mind. So this person's constantly thinking about you, and I think that it might be in a loving way, like in a relationship way. I don't know if like everyone's gonna be a relationship, but this is kind of what I'm getting. I think they're kind of hoping to see you again or run into you. Um, I think that I'm just getting a sneakiness to them because they might be looking at your social medias, is what I'm getting. And they're not necessarily bad. They just seem bad because of how sneaky they're being. Um, I feel like this person wants to create a commitment, but for some reason they're very blocked off from that because the book and the mountain are very different, but they have a commonality in like keeping things closed or things getting in the way, in order for them to, you know, getting in the way of committing to something. So yeah, use your discernment. You know better than me if it's a negative way or a positive way. Um, but yeah, that's kind of who is spying on you. So let's find out why they are. What are they kind of thinking about here? Oh, wait. I'm a dummy. I was supposed to leave that. All right. You have ask for what you want. Oh no, I forgot to take out a card for this, so I'm going to pull one out right now. You have stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, so you have Fox again. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So this could be like an ex-business partner too. October is a significant month here. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Too much concern with sexual matters. New home, new attitude. So you got a lot of Fox symbolism here. They're definitely might be spying, might be watching you. I don't know if this person has a crush on you, but they are watching you. They could be a Scorpio or they could be a Libra. It could be a Scorpio, like end of October kind of thing, because you have too much concern with sexual matters and you have them watching you, which is like very Scorpio to me. But other than that, Halloween could be significant between you guys. You guys have new home here. So I don't know if like some of you guys moved or are planning on moving, or you know, there's a sense of transition or moving on from something in general. But this person thinks about your guys' friendship. Yeah, for some of you guys, this is like somebody who has a crush on you, but they know that you're not the same sexuality as they are, so they kind of keep it to themselves. But they're kind of staying optimistic about the possibilities with you, either through a relationship or a business partners or friends. I think this person is thinking about, like, they're trying to be more optimistic. They're trying to change their attitude or the way they view things. They're being more assertive is what I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like maybe they're talking to you a lot more, ask for what you want. And this person's giving. So I feel like they think about, you know, if you'd ask them anything, they would totally give it to you. No doubt about it. They do anything for you is what I'm hearing, because I think that they do view you as a good friend, but there are some ways where they see you in a sexual way as well. So they kind of are maybe sly about their feelings for you, or they kind of put a mask on. So what are they thinking about? What is Fox thinking about? Seven of Pentacles reversed. Two of Cups reversed. Four of Swords. The Tower. The bottom of this deck, you have the Empress. So this person is thinking about, I don't know if you cut somebody off, like you cut them off, or you just knew what you deserved, or someone standing up for themselves with the Emperor here and the Tower, but there was a fallout and a connection. They're thinking about that. They're thinking about how to move on from such a Tower moment. They're overthinking. There is this huge separation with the Seven of Pentacles and needing some time away. This person is stressed. This person is upset. They're thinking about maybe starting something new, or they had found out something. I think they are thinking about the fact that you are kind of their match for them, like you're their Empress. And I was talking about the Emperor earlier too, and you have the Lovers in reverse. So they've kind of are making a choice too with the Two of Rockets here. They're kind of making a decision or wanting to come forward to give that to you or reach over to you. And maybe October is going to be that time where they're going to do that. Or Halloween. Oh, that kind of split. Came out of my mouth, but Halloween could be significant again, but I was trying to say that the past October could have been significant between you guys too. So yeah, this person is just thinking about your guys' connection, your guys' friendship, and how you guys kind of had a fallout, and how they're away from you now. And I think that's why I was getting, like, if you ask them, they would totally come through here. I don't know if something else happened in their life that's made, it's like something else happened in their life that's made them realize that you are the one for them. So now they're just stalking you. This person could also be thinking about, like, wanting to move in with you if you guys had a deeper relationship prior, or the fact that they've just are trying to move and they're trying to rebuild themselves and their foundation. But yeah, they find you very valuable, and they think that you're a really good friend to others and to them. You know, they see you as this Empress, so that would make all the sense as to why you kind of are everything to them. So you're sexy, you're kind, you have spunk, or you know your worth. I feel like this person might see you as their equal, kind of, because the fox I told you was very similar to the Emperor energy, being a good partner, being a good match. And I think that being the Empress, you are that match, and they came to that realization. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out some charms really quick, and then you guys can go ahead and turn down your volume because it does get a little loud. Okay. Wow, you have the gun and you have holes here. So I feel like this person is in a lot of pain and they feel incomplete without you. My trypophobia is like popping off right now, so I'm gonna turn that over. They kind of want to treat you like, if you watch Tom and Jerry treats their girlfriend in a very, like, romantic way where they're kissing their arm, very Addams Family, Morticia Addams, and, like, I forgot his name, but yeah, like kissing upon the arm, up and down your arm, complimenting you. That's kind of how they want to, like, adore you in a way. There was this separation between you guys with the scissors. It's interesting too because you have the heart and with the infinity sign in it, so they feel connected and drawn to you. I feel like they have tried to cut things off and move on, but I don't think it happened. You have two indications of, like, you know, being cut off for making you feel like a lot of pain, so it's still here. You also have the Anchor, so they might want to stabilize your guys' relationship or friendship or partner. Like, I was getting business partners too, so it honestly depends on your guys' thing. You guys overall just have a really good connection, they feel. You have gear here. You have a gear, so this person might feel that they need to repair what you guys had because you guys just make a really good team. yeah, like one cannot exist without the other, like Tom and Jerry kind of thing. You're the Tom to their Jerry, or you know, the emperoress to their emperor. Um, you have the initials U, you have K, you have R, and you have Y. Okay, so the starfish also just talks about hope, faith, usually talks about divine relationships or connections. So that's another thing. Um, but yeah, the starfish also talks about beauty, being alluring, and self-expression sometimes. So yeah, those are your charms. Option number 2s. Hopefully this made sense and it resonated with you. If you'd like to comment down below to talk about your situation, I would love to hear from you guys. And if you give this video a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel, I thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for choosing me to be your reader once again. And this is all I have, so I'm moving on to the next one. Hello, option number 3s. If you chose the eagle or the fire agate, then this is who is thinking about you and why. So fire agate, this is usually about like sexual desires. It has to do a lot with the sacral chakra. It also has to do with courage and, you know, kind of being empowered. So it is very, it matches with the eagle, I feel, because the eagle here, it's correlated with the solar plexus. That kind of talks about your confidence, your motivation, your, you know, being inspiring yourself, basically. So all it is black and yellow here. So this person could have a lot of confidence, but the eagle is just about self-expression and being who you are without, you know, unapologetically. They could be an air sign. They could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, because you have the air element here. This person could be very talkative, but this person has to like, they have a sense of purpose. They have a sense of direction with the eagle here, and they do have a lot of really great perspectives. They see things from a different you know, from a bird eye view. They see the bigger picture. Sometimes they might see things that other people don't see, but overall this person is just, you know, very confident in themselves, and they're very authentic, and you know, they're very just they let themselves shine, basically, because you see like this circle thing like exploding, and the eagle is about to like hop on there. So yeah, that's kind of who they are. They could be a leader type, or I don't know why I got patriotic, but that's what I got, being, you know, in the United States. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here. Let's get a little bit more. You have artist. The light attribute, it says expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Shadow attributes, using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as a starving artist to elicit pity. You also have light and love. You have obsession. And you also have the song Toothbrush by DNCE. I'm going to go ahead and pull out a little bit more about who this is too while we're here. Who is the eagle? Can we get a little bit more info on the eagle, and the eagle's personality, please? You have the garden, clover, and the key. Yeah, you know, this person is just very social. They love to go out. They like to have go out in gatherings. It's either that or they want to meet up with you. This person is very positive as well, with the clover and the light and love. Like, they like to possibly spread positivity. And they do have heart here, so they have good intentions. Yeah. They're a very loving individual. I feel like they can help other people, or a lot of people go to this person for advice. And I think that because of their confidence, they're able to hype other people up and help them in their endeavors. you know, being the eagle, they can see things other people can't see. They're very confident, and I think they encourage others to do that as well, to be confident, to go after what they want, to help them realize what they deserve. This person genuinely just spreads light, and I think that's what the key is. Or they spread a lot of truth, or they spread their kindness through helping others. They could also express themselves through artistic means. It could be that sometimes they, you know, they are the shadow attribute, where they pose as a starving artist to elicit pity on them. But I feel like, you know, they try not to be like that, considering all the other cards here. What is this obsessed card here? Well, obsession just talks about, I mean, what it says, like being hung up or caught up in that. So maybe they could have somewhat of an obsession in spreading positivity, you know, indulging in positive vibes only. And that can be really bad too, because then you don't know how to handle the negative parts. So they can have this obsession to kind of wanting to create positivity in their lives. They're very determined to do that, it seems. Yeah. And I think they might do that in artistic ways if they don't necessarily speak up or say what's bothering them or what's going through with them. They use art to express those parts, but they will help you. You know, they're more of like they won't really share what's really gone on with them, but they'll spread the positivity. They'll spread what they've learned, their knowledge from their own endeavors. And with Toothbrush here, I don't know if the toothbrush, the song is about, you know, staying over the night, not needing to leave, leaving your toothbrush there because, you know, in the song, Joe Jonas basically says to leave a toothbrush because he doesn't want you to leave. So I don't know, maybe for some of you guys, this person could have a codependency on you. Maybe they're a little bit obsessed with you. Maybe they fantasize about you staying at their house and having kind of like a one-night stand, but not just a one-night stand, because in the song it wasn't just that. It's you know, more than a one-night stand. It's staying after the one-night stand. So you guys could have been exes. You guys could have been living together or something like that. But yeah, that's who they kind of are. So I'm going to clean this up, and then we're going to find out what they're thinking about or why they're thinking about you. Okay, so you have separation. You have assertiveness. You have unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. You're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Arrow. Shield. You need to defend yourself. January. Bird perched, waiting for news package or letter. I don't know if this person is waiting to hear from you. But there's definitely, you know, a breakup here. There was a defending, there was assertiveness involved. I think they're thinking about the fact that you defended yourself if they were not being the best towards you, you know. It's either that or, you know, they're thinking about someone doing the right thing for themselves, like staying away, protecting your energy. It's either they did that or you did. Yeah, see, someone walked away. 8 of Cups. What are they thinking about? What is Eagle thinking about? The Knight of Swords. What is Eagle thinking about? The 10 of Wands. What is Eagle thinking about? What are they thinking about? You have Judgment in reversed. You have the 9 of Swords. And then you have the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So you have two tens here. There was definitely an ending. This is what this person is thinking about. I think this person blamed themselves quite a lot, and I don't think they forgave themselves for quite some time. They were very stuck in their head. They felt betrayed or hurt by the ending. And I think they just full on accepted that with the Seven of Rockets behind this and reversed. So they were like just accepting it, but it stayed on heavy on their mind, and they couldn't move on from it for quite some time. They were judging themselves too much for what happened. And finally, they let go of those burdens. And I think that they're wanting to return to you because you have walked away from them. So you definitely were assertive. They're thinking about how you stood your ground, you put up your boundaries, and you walked away. And now they want to catch up to you. They want to get you back. And I think in ways they do admire the fact that you were assertive with them, but they are using their intuition here. I think they're going to defend something that's happened or explain their truth, and they feel like this is the right thing to do. They're being pulled to do this because I think it's time. I think they're realizing that it was them that was holding themselves back the whole time. They could have gotten you a long time ago, and I think this is just what's hitting for them. They're waiting for a news or package or letter. So I feel like it's either that they've been waiting for your news or package. Maybe they're hoping that you would come towards them because they walked away. But for others of you, it's like they feel like you're waiting for them and they know that you are, and they kind of want to explain themselves here. January could have been significant between you guys. Either that or one of you guys could be a Capricorn or an Aquarius. I was about to say a Scorpio. I don't know why. It does not even happen in January, so I'm just gonna say that it slipped out in Scorpio too, for some reason. So am I getting anything else? So maybe that's why this person has become this eagle or has been this eagle. They might want to come forward and express their truth to you in a very confident way. This seems to be like the commonality between, you know, all of these piles, wanting somebody just wanting to express themselves to you. But yeah, this person is just very heartbroken by what's happened between you guys, and they kind of want to clear the air or chase after you. I don't know if for some of you guys too, they feel like it might be a little bit too late because, you know, this might have taken some time, like these endings and these realizations, and now after these realizations might have taken a while for them to forgive themselves. They're now chasing or coming after you because you have walked away. They do feel heavy about this separation. You know, you really stood your ground. It's like they have this feeling of like you not needing them, and you probably don't, hey, you know, but like it's made them feel really, I guess, upset, overthinking, you know, so they kind of just want to make things right. So I'm going to go ahead and start pulling some charms. And you could go ahead and lower the volume if you'd like, because it does get a little loud. Okay. So you have a hammer here. They definitely want to repair things. They have a lot of hope. You have the hope charm here. They're trying to stay hopeful that maybe, hopefully it isn't a little too late, because I think, oh, you have unicorn twice here. So there's a lot of intuition. You guys are very connected through that sense. Your guys' relationship or connection has been protected, or there's a lot of purity in this connection. Again, just because I'm saying these things doesn't mean that you have to be with this person. You know, you could be totally over this person. You're just hearing these things. So, you know, I'm not saying you have to be with them, but I'm just saying what's going on here. So you have another thing about power here, and you have Harry Potter, so you guys could relate through Harry Potter. There's a lot of signs in the movie Harry Potter about this connection, or someone reminds you of them. But with the Deathly Hollows, it just talks about overall empowering yourself, or just having the strong. I mean, having all three of these would make you the strongest wizard ever. So there's something about strength. There's something about, you know, confidence and power here. And maybe this person is trying to figure out how to utilize that, how to make that happen. They do see new beginnings with you, or the stork here has to do with pregnancy, so they might imagine a family with you. Or children, or they just like the fact that you're maybe good with children. I don't know if deserts are significant in your guys' connection, but you have the skull and bones here, so there could have been a death in your guys' relationship, and I am seeing that with the 2 10s here. You also have the initials S and P. S and P. Yeah. So yeah, they kind of just want to repair. They're using their intuition to utilize this, hoping that it's not too late for them to come through and maybe, you know, kind of find their power in order for them to finally express how they've been feeling. And it's the fact that they want to rebuild, or, you know, kind of have a new beginning with you, starting over, starting fresh after this time of like separation or endings or just stagnancy. So yeah, that is your message. This is who is thinking of you and why. Thank you so much for tuning in. Option number 3. If you'd like to comment down below about your situation, I would love to hear from you guys, or tell me if it resonated. If you give this video a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel, thank you so much for the support. To everyone who's watching, thanks for choosing me to be your reader. That's all I have, so I'm moving on to the next one. Hello, option number 4s. If you chose the snake or the amethyst, then this is who is thinking of you and why. So this person's main energy is the snake. This talks about like full-on consciousness here. They could be an earth sign, they could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But overall, this is about like rebirth and oneness here, and the snake eating itself has like its symbolism for starting over, or like shedding a new skin. It also talks about femininity sometimes, flexibility, and other times. Let me. So they're the guardian of the awakened magic and creative potential. The snake talks about finding your passions. They're prosperous, creative, and charismatic. However, they might start and stop many things in their life, many projects in their life. It says, make haste. The snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. So this person might have been waiting for quite some time. They went through some rebirth and they're ready to take some sort of action, is what I'm getting. I don't know if they're intuitive themselves, because the snake is very symbolic for intuition as well. And it talks about, you know, starting energy at the base of your spine, and Kundalini meditation has to do with like snakes coiling up, and you get that symbolism through like what is this, like the two coiled snakes like going up towards one another. You see in a lot of like medication and shit like that. But like this person could be really in touch with their crown chakra or their third eye. They have spiritual aspects themselves, or they're just very connected to, you know, higher levels of consciousness, or they're just very they're more aware than the next person, is what I'm getting. And it's probably because they have a lot of feminine energy, no matter who this person is, no matter what gender they are. You have victim in the in the light attribute prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. In the shadow attribute, it says playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity and inability to maintain personal boundaries. You also have travel, bride in a cage, and you have the song Sensual Seduction by Snoop Dogg. So this person could be like very hot. They could be seducing you. They're interested in you sexually. They're thinking about like fantasies, or this person is just very sexual overall. But I think that this person is moving around a lot, so maybe that's why they can't really make a move. This person either is just very adventurous, they like to go out there, but they seem kind of in a stagnant place in their life, so they're kind of just fantasizing with sensual seduction. It could be that they are, you know, messing around with a lot of people. I mean, they are traveling. They might be meeting a lot of different people, you know. But this person tries not to play victim. And who is the snake person? Can we get more about their personality, please? Who is the snake? Can we get more about their personality, please? Okay, you have the garden, you have the ship, you have the clover. Yeah, you know, I feel like this person tries to get out of their shell a lot. They're very spontaneous is what I'm getting with the ship and travel. So this person likes to move around a lot. They're very cultured. They're very educated on that stuff, or like they're just very educated on different issues. They are very popular. They like social gatherings. It's either that or they want to meet up with you. They're willing to travel to meet up with you. But overall, they're very positive with the clover here. You also have the ladies, so this person could be a lady. They could identify as a lady here. But yeah, this person seems to be stuck. They can't seem to explain how they're really feeling. Maybe there's a distance between you guys. And I think this person is reflecting on what they've done and what you've done to them, if there has been some sort of separation. I think this person is thinking about you a lot in sexual ways too, or just fantasizing about you overall, or the fact that you're seducing them maybe. So yeah, maybe listen to the song. Maybe there's a lot of like signs there about your guys' connection, or about who this is a little bit more. So yeah, it seems like you guys have a very strong connection, or they feel very pulled towards you, but distance seems to be an issue. It's like their hands are tied. They can't really do anything about it. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting with this person. So yeah, that's who they are. So I'm just going to clean this up, and then we're going to find out why or what they are thinking about. Okay, I'm going to put this away. All right, so you have flower power. Why are they thinking of you? Healing family issues. Okay, compliments from admirer. So you have two indications about flowers here. Hammock, taking vacation physically or mentally. April is a significant month. You will be playing a different role. And misunderstandings. So I'm going to go ahead and get the tarot here. But what I'm already getting, though, is that they want to heal something in your guys' connection. It's either that, or, you know, they know that you have certain family issues, or they do, and they don't want to bring you into these things. They are admiring you from afar. I think that for some of you, too, they want to offer you flowers, or they are thinking about the misunderstandings between you guys. This person is thinking of you, and they might have taken a different role. Maybe they've taken more of an initiative in here. or want to take an initiative. It says taking a vacation physically or mentally. I think they needed to go away to recuperate, to figure things out for themselves. And I think that going away kind of made them realize the misunderstandings between you guys. Something could have happened in the month of April. It's either that or one of you guys is an Aries or a Taurus. But yeah, April is very significant, or April will be significant. I'm just getting overall springtime because you have flower power in the bouquet, and I'm just getting like blooming or opening up. So it could be that this person is thinking about like opening up to you, or how they have opened up to you or want to. What are they thinking about? What's Snake thinking about? What are they thinking about? The Ten of Cups. What are they thinking about? The Four of Swords. What is Snake thinking about? The Five of Cups. The Ace of Wands. And then the Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, you have the Tower. So a lot of changes has happened. From what I remember, Mars is associated with the Tower. So this is like, Mars has to do with like aggression or action, or the Tower also pushes you like harshly into what you need to learn, if that makes sense. It's unexpected change, disruption, and sometimes it liberates you too. So there's a sense of release that they're thinking about here. And yeah, I don't know if there was some sort of offering, but that's kind of what they're thinking about. Maybe things didn't turn out the way that they expected because you have an ace in the upright and an ace in the reversed. So what this person's thinking about is the fact that there is that separation between you guys. I think they saw like a family life with you. You guys could have had a family. You guys could have children together. But they're thinking about your relationship because you have the Ten of Cups and then the Five of Cups. So then you have, you know, each person bringing the Five of Cups, and now they're the Five of Cups alone. They're overthinking about that, and they're really stressed. They're exhausted, and I feel like they're very, very sad. Whoever this is, I think this is all they could really think about. I don't know if something happened or something was said, but it seems to me that it didn't turn out the way that it was supposed to, or this interaction didn't turn out the way that it was expected to be. Because something was said, and I don't know if something was necessarily not reciprocated here. Yeah, you have the Two of Pentacles here, and you see this woman is like, what? So I don't know, maybe it's also a choice that they made. They chose the wrong person, or, yeah, they're thinking about that. Maybe they chose the wrong person. Things just didn't, that's just what I keep getting. Like, things didn't go out the way that they expected it to, and now they're very upset and sad about this. I don't know if they made some rash decision, but it kind of seems like they did. But yeah, they're thinking about you. They're thinking about the regret that they have about what you guys had. Maybe that's why this person needed to take a vacation. They needed to go away because they were just very upset about everything that's happened between you guys. I get that this person is in a lot of pain, and it kind of accumulates them, you know, all night. They might not be able to sleep. So yeah, that's kind of sad. Yeah, I think they want to ask for forgiveness, or they want to just apologize to you about everything. So yeah, I also think that this person thought that things would bloom. Maybe that's why there's so many flowers here, but maybe it didn't. So I'm gonna pull out some charms now. You go ahead and turn on the volume because it does get a little bit loud. Okay, so you definitely have somebody that wants to clean things up or clean up what you guys had or rebuild what you guys had with the broom and the hammer here. So I'm just getting like cleaning up what, like the mess of the connection or the breakup. Yeah, you even have the gear here, so wanting things to work out. You also have the heart and the lily pad. I feel like, I mean, the frog and the lily pad, and I think that the frog can't live without the lily pad. Without the lily pad, the frog wouldn't have anywhere to like land or rest. So I feel like they are definitely seeing that they need you. They want to anchor this relationship or connection with you. They're very serious about it. They're very committed to it. And I think that, you see there's a sun here and it's kind of like sprouting out. So I think that they might see your aura or you make them feel like that. Like you're opening them up, or you're opening their heart up, or they finally can be themselves, showing their real selves. There's definitely something that has been cut off between you guys. There was that separation. There's a lot of letters here. So you have Y, you have F, you have V, E, N, and J. So yeah, I just keep getting that this person just wants to work things out, and I think that they're realizing that you guys need one another, and that they're serious about you, and that I think that you make them feel alive. Make them feel alive. You make them feel like themselves, or they can come out of their shell, and I think that's why they have a lot of regret about how things ended, because I think that without you, they don't feel like this. They don't feel as happy or, as alive as they could be, as they could feel. So yeah, that's your reading, option number 4. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you'd like to comment down below, I would love to hear what you guys have to say or if it resonated or not. To everyone who's watching, thank you so much for choosing me as your reader. Don't forget to like this video or subscribe. I would love to have you guys as part of the family. This is all I have, so I'm moving on to the next one. Hello, option number 5. If you chose the earthworm or the moonstone, then this is who is thinking of you and why. So the first thing that I got was that they might be kind of shy, okay, or they care about what other people think of them. But they could also be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, being the earth element here. But yeah, the earthworm has a lot of great ideas that they keep to themselves because they think that, they're too eccentric or they're too different from what other people think, but they don't realize that that difference is what kind of, gives them their color or gives them their life, or light. Earthworms usually compare themselves to other people, so this person could have a little bit of insecurity. But yeah, I'm getting that this person has a lot of creativity within them, and I don't think that they show it to a lot of people. They usually kind of like keep it to themselves or to the closest people that they know. And sometimes they compare themselves when they aren't as experienced in a certain topic, for example, and they kind of compare themselves to someone who's like a pro at it. And that's not fair. They kind of don't have that awareness in that sense where, you shouldn't compare yourselves to other people because it's an unfair advantage. You don't know what people are going through and what people have done in order to get to where they are. So that's kind of like the mentality of what the earthworm is. They're very to themselves. So you might not have a clue about who this is, or you might have an idea, but like they haven't told you how they feel. Sorry. The moonstone here, they could be really connected with the moon. They could have Cancerian energy in them as well, or they're just very intuitive. They might have psychic abilities, or they're very empathetic, or they see things that other people don't. Being to themselves, they could be fairly observant or see things around them. And maybe that's why they have a lot of things to say but don't say it. So yeah, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting with them. But I'm going to go ahead and pull out couple more cards here about their personality. You have gambler, light attribute, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you, shadow attribute, relying on luck rather than hard work. You also have freedom, artificial heart, and the song here is 100 by Boy Crush Yumizuma. So I'm getting, okay, so they're definitely closed off to themselves because they have artificial heart here, but they want to have this freedom to just express themselves and be themselves, be free of what they need to do. But I think they care too much about what other people think, so they become artificial, they become closed off, and they don't express how they're really feeling or thinking. I also think that, you know, they lead with their intuition, they take certain risks. Sometimes maybe they can rely on luck rather than hard work, but because, you know, they do have this personality of like not opening up and talking about certain ideas. So that makes a lot of sense. It's like this person has a lot of things to say, but they don't say it, so they become artificial and they, you know, pretend to be somebody that they're not because they're afraid of what other people might think of them. With 100 by Boy Crush here, this song talks about how, you know, being in a certain connection or relationship wasn't good for them. But, you know, even though things didn't work out, it was 100% that this person was crying or upset or sad about it, even though it seemed like they maybe didn't care. So yeah, this person might have a lot of emotions or feelings for you, but they don't necessarily talk about it. And I think that this person feels or thinks that you guys together was kind of tragic, or like it just wouldn't have worked out because of your differences or because of how they were pretending to be somebody that they're not. So what is the Earthlings personality? Can we get a little bit more about their personality, please? You have Crossroads. You have the Child. You have the Writer. So I was already getting a split personality from this person from the get-go, and you have the Crossroads here being in terms of like personality. It just means someone who is two-faced or split personalities. Like they are very indecisive. They don't really know which road is for them. They just don't choose one, so they become both. This person is very childlike. They could be immature in some sense, or there's a lot of new things happening to this person, a lot of new beginnings. For others of you, this person is just very talkative. They're very social. With the Writer here, they're very honest in that sense. So it's like, I don't know though, because the childlikeness and the Writer together, it kind of seems like they make rash decisions, or they don't think things through. They make unwise or immature decisions, indecisive ones, I feel. But you have the Stork here, so this talks about pregnancy, abundance, moving on or moving forward. The Stork overall is a really good and happy card. So I don't know if this person is finally deciding to step away from the immaturity and coming through anew. But yeah, that's kind of how their personality is. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up, and then we're going to find out why or what they're thinking about. Okay, so you have marriage here. Wow. You have playfulness. You also have news is on the way. Plenty of material things. You have the month of June. You have strong emotion, passionate love or hate. And you have dealings or relationship with an older woman. So I don't know if someone's mother is involved, or manipulating them. Maybe their mother was somebody who made them self-conscious about themselves. But what are they thinking about? They have really strong emotions for you that they want to talk about. I think June could have been specific, or one of you guys is a Gemini or a Cancer. But I think that they want to grow some sort of abundance with you through like marriage. They want to reignite what you guys had because they have a lot of emotions for you. A strong passion for you, and I think they want to express that. And I think that's kind of what their news is. I think they've been holding this back, that they feel like you're the one for them. What is Earthworm thinking? What are they thinking? You have the 8 of Pentacles. You have the 5 of Pentacles. What's Earthworm thinking about? 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. The King of Swords. And then, what else are they thinking about? What are they thinking about? 7 of Cups reversed. Bottom of the deck, you have the World. This means peace. It means harmony. They might be fantasizing about rebuilding with you. I do see a split, and they want to rebuild upon that and have a happy ending with you. So what they're thinking about is that, you know, there was a lot of burdens in this connection, and they might feel like it's their doing because of how aloof they were. Maybe they were manipulative, or something about maybe even fabrications or lies, or not saying the whole truth. It made you feel like, you know, they understand that, I don't know if you've actually said this, but they understand that they might have made you feel left alone, regretful about your guys' connection, a waste of time, or that, you know, they weren't working on this as much as they could have, and they kind of maybe gaslight you, made you feel bad, kind of turned it around on you. But the 10 of Wands usually means like a strong, passionate kind of interaction between you guys. So that's what possibly could have happened. You do have strong emotions here, like I said, so you guys might have really destructive fights, but they feel like they also have strong, loving feelings for you. So they find you marriage material, but they are thinking about the ending between you guys, and they kind of just want to rebuild. They want to cooperate. They want to see where this goes. I don't know if they kind of want to rebuild again with this plenty of material things, recapture your guys' foundation. Maybe I'm seeing that you guys had built one before. And I think they just want to have fun with you. I think they want to forget all of this painful energy, and they want to recapture lightheartedness with you. They want, you know, things to be... They want things to be more lighthearted rather than hurtful, and, you know, they find the fighting, the fighting maybe unnecessary, and they see that. I am getting heavily that this person sees what they've contributed to the issue or the relationship or the problems in this relationship, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that they couldn't speak up and they couldn't say what they needed to say, speaking their truth, you know, especially with the King of Swords being in reverse. Like, this person didn't have a decisive way of thinking, or they didn't know what they wanted, and they kind of, I'm getting this energy of like them not knowing what they wanted, and then them bringing you into their shit. You know, that's kind of the energy here. So I think they kind of want to make it up to you in some way, because I think they feel like they have a strong connection with you. And I think that, you know, the strong emotions of passion, love, or hate, it makes them feel alive. It makes them feel like they don't have that with anybody else. You bring out the worst in each other, but you guys also bring out the best, and that's how they're feeling. And I think that their kind of idea about what a marriage is being able to like dish it out but still loving one another. And I think that's what they're thinking about here. So you can go, I'm going to go ahead and pull out some charms. You can go ahead and turn down the volume now because it does get a little loud. Okay, so you have the Pascal. Pascal is a loyal and basically literally so quiet. He doesn't say anything in the movie Tangled, but he's super loyal. He got Rapunzel's back, and he's also kind of funny. There has been an ending here with the skull and bones, or deserts could be a significant, like a hike or something like that. You also have the American flag here, so they could have that sense of patriotism, or they are from America, and maybe you guys have difference in culture. You have graduation day, so I don't know if like someone is in college in America or someone is out to college. Maybe that's what split you guys up. Maybe it was because of soccer scholarship. I don't know. But yeah, like I think this person is proud to, you know, love you with the I heart soccer here. I mean, soccer could be significant too, but I just read it as someone being proud of what they like and what they do. And I think that education is here, so you guys could have met at school, graduated together. You guys might have had a long history through college, you know, even high school, maybe even further back. Handmade. So I think they want to rebuild what you guys had once again. I think that goes in with the Three of Pentacles that we saw earlier in here. You also have the tree, so they do want to root this. They do feel stable and secure with you. And I think that they feel like they can grow something with you. I'm getting very 10 of Pentacles energy with building a legacy, you know, family tree, building a family, you know, with you. And I think that you make them feel alive here. You see this like little sun and it's like spurting out. So I feel like you make them get out of this earthworm energy where they're finally out there and spreading their ideas or talking about what they really think or really feel. You also have the initials G and S here, so that could be significant. But yeah, that is kind of what I'm getting for the charms here. So hopefully this made sense and it resonated with you. If you'd like to comment down below to talk about your situation, or if you think you know who this is, I would love to hear from you guys. If you give this video a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel, thank you so much for the support. Thank you to everyone who's watching and choosing me to be your reader today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Bye!